Today's update day, update 22.10, and some would say this is Rocket League, but no, this is Fortnite Creative. The Rocket League correspondents in the game, a lot of new props, a lot of new device settings. So with that being said, let's jump over everything that is new. Before we come to the Rocket League car, there's a bunch of other stuff which is really cool. Starting with the media designer. The media designer finally has the blocking option in its device, and you can use it now. If you go in here, you can see dodge and block, dodge only or block only. And it now works. You can even change the block resistance and the energy cost it takes. So you can have full customizable options over that. So last time it was probably just bugged, and now it's officially in the game with the actual device itself. And we do not only have to use the sword, which is in the weapons category. Which brings me to the next point, the weapons category. Yeah, we still have the basic sword and the basic hammer, but as you can see, we have a bunch of new weapons. The Cobra DMR, which is also now in BR, is directly added to Fortnite Creative as well. The gun looks really cool, kind of like a Dragunov, and the scope looks really cool as well. And a lot of people said that already played this gun that this is a lot better than normal DMR. So definitely let me know what you think about this new DMR. Coming to the first new device in the game, which is a gallery of devices that we already had in the game technically, but now they're customizable. So you can see here the tires, the bouncer, you can customize them now. So you can do whatever you want in here. It has actually quite a bunch of options. So you definitely have to play around with these a little bit, but I think it's pretty cool that we even got this little mushroom here, which, if I'm not mistaken, also can heal you if I'm not wrong. Yeah, but this is actually not exclusive to the mushroom itself. The tires and stuff like that can technically also heal you if you jump on them. It's just like depending if you want to turn it on or off. Coming to the next device, which got a little change, is the item placer. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special, but you can now allow damage when receiving from and disallow damage. I think this only counts for the device, not for the item itself. So that doesn't mean that you can actually shoot people and send a signal when damaging someone. I have to test it out, but I think it's only for the device. So if you hit the device, it will send out signals or will not send out signals. It is not like the actual gun itself that is in this device. Coming to the galleries and the new items added to other galleries. First of all, we have the new musician gallery over here, probably due to an event which is coming up very soon in Fortnite Creative. And we have a bunch of music props. Nothing crazy, nothing too special. I think this music mishpool is kind of cool. So I turned my music all the way up, and that doesn't give any sound. So I don't think that any of these actually give sounds. But I think overall, pretty needed gallery. I think we didn't have really guitars in the game. So it's a good one. Coming to the Rocket League gallery, this gallery is not new. We had this gallery before. We had the Octanes over here and a little trophy, but the sign and all of these bigger ones are completely new. My favorite, I think, is definitely the arrow here. Really cool. I like the design of it. The Rocket League belongs to Epic Games now, and so with that being said, we have obviously a little collab going on here, and more to that obviously in a second. There is also new primitive shapes, and if I'm not mistaken, these are the ones that are new. I'm not 100% sure though, but there's no new styles in it. It's just the same. It's just these new shapes, which I assume are the new ones. I'm not 100% sure, but I would guess these are the new ones. We also now have a destructible version of the Bamboo Gallery, which is finally destructible. Before that, it was not possible, but now you can actually destroy them. So if you need that, it's really cool. Also, two small things added to the Indoor Prop Gallery are the 4th and 5th birthday cake. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but they got added, so it's important. And in the modern prop gallery, there's new glass tables added to the game, which was added, I think, last secret update, the one that was like just a in-between update. So we have new glass tables in the game as well. Let's move on to the highlight of the update, which is obviously the Octane. The Octane functions exactly like a normal car. You can go in it, you can drive it, it works just normally, but it obviously has the extra functions that it can also jump and do stuff that you can do in Rocket League. It works exactly like in Rocket League. I highly recommend using this with a controller though, because doing Rocket League mechanics is not the easiest thing in the world with a mouse and keyboard. However, it works exactly like it. You can flip, you can air roll, you can do everything that you can do in Rocket League, which is absolutely insane. It feels a little bit more swummy than it feels in Rocket League. That might be just the difference between the Unreal Engine 5, which Fortnite runs in, and the Unreal Engine 2, which Rocket League runs in. But other than that, the car works exactly the same. The flipping is a little bit slower than an actual Rocket League. But however, you can also customize this to your liking and change stuff like tricks. If you enable the tricks option, you can basically have the like kind of Tony Hawk style countdown thing, score thing on the side, which is obviously kind of the same one as in the drift board, a little bit more updated, I would say. But that is about that. I don't think the tricks option actually disables jumping or stuff like that. So I don't think there's any options to disable jumping or disable the Rocket League mechanics, which would be kind of dumb because then it would be just a normal car. Other than that, the settings are not something super crazy. Same thing for the boost here. This boost is obviously just to regenerate the boost like it is in Rocket League. Nothing crazy, nothing super special. In Rocket League, there's obviously small boost packs and large ones. So this one is a large one. And if you have a small one, it is just like this little like thing you drive over. But other than that, there's not a crazy amount of settings in here. Obviously, it's just a boost for the Rocket League car. So nothing crazy or nothing special. But having the Rocket League car in the game, I can see already so many people doing Rocket League maps with this. And there's one little problem. The ball in Fortnite is still the ball in Fortnite. I mean, it somewhat works. It is still very laggy and it doesn't really feel good. But maybe the next update we're gonna get the Rocket League ball as well, or Epic updates this one. I wouldn't really say it's really possible to. I wouldn't really say it's possible to play with this ball. And that wraps it up for the updates. A lot of cool stuff. The Rocket League car will definitely have some very interesting maps. Sadly, the ball is still not really working. However, I think the update is definitely a W. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the update and bye.